Hey guys, it's Winterwolf, and I have a new build video for you guys today. This is actually a really old build, but I just never uploaded it to the gallery. It's back when Eco Lifestyle first came out. I have a fan running in the background, and I really hope you guys can't hear it. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So this is a shipping container home, which became very popular once Eco Lifestyle had come out, but then some things were going on, and I got busy, and then there was... Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I stopped making videos for a while there, but I have the video, it's here, I need to upload it, and there we go. So this is actually built for a family that I was playing with in The Sims 4, like, off camera, and so I ended up merging two different families into one, like, household. So this is why it's called the dual shipping container homes, because this home is for a mother, a single mother, or widow, actually, technically in my game, a widow and two kids plus a dog, and then the other build, which is like right behind it, is for a single father with a daughter and a cat. So this is meant for two different households. Obviously you guys can play it however you want to, but it's not like one cohesive build. It's different families, or at least that's the way it's meant to be, but of course, like I said, you guys can do whatever you want. It's just this lot was so big that it felt weird to like make a tiny home on it, so I ended up making two tiny homes, not tiny homes, but I ended up making two homes instead. I don't know, this lot is just kind of weird to me, but that's okay. I ended up putting a bunch of planters because one of my Sims is into gardening, so if you guys download this, you're gonna get a bunch of plants that have already been, like, I don't know, planted, I guess. They're already there. They're not like super evolved, at least most of them aren't, but you'll get plants when you download this build, and that's fun. So I really liked this. I've actually never done a shipping container home before, so that was interesting to say the least. I really hate the look of them because I just don't like bright colors, but I tried to get out of the comfort zone here and make an actual shipping container that isn't just like gray or black or something. I really like the pink, of course, but everything else, like the blues and the greens, I'm not a huge fan of, but that's okay. So this home is actually pretty small, or at least looks small based on the way I made my floor plan and the way I made the boxes. So this is oh, I can't tell what's happening here. This video is a little bit quick, which also I apologize for, but you guys said that you preferred faster videos over like longer ones, so I'm trying to keep my videos within 10 to 15 minutes always. Of course, some of them just don't end up being that way, but I try my best. So this is the living area for the first bedroom. This house is about, like, not the whole house, but this specific part of the house is about 40K, and then the other house that's also on this lot is about 20K. So one of them was a starter, and one of them was a slightly upgrade starter in a sense, but altogether, obviously, it's like 68 or something. I think the exact numbers was like 68 or 66 or something. So I used the new, which aren't new anymore because Eco has already been like here for a long time, but at the time they were new, those like wall features. I don't know what they're called, but I don't know what they're called. The dividers, I guess. So that was fun, and I liked crisscrossing them. I thought that looked really cool. I really love the fireplace that came with this pack. I feel kind of like outdated talking about this when Eco has already like come and gone, but obviously people still talk about Eco because they really like the pack. At least a lot of people I've seen really like the pack. So there's also a greenhouse, which I think is really nice. It has a completely like full glass roof, which I think is really interesting. I tried my best to keep some of the metal like in the house itself. So I think you noticed that in the downstairs a little bit more than the upstairs, but that was purposeful. And I think you notice it here too, because I ended up changing this top block to pink, and so I ended up putting the pink in the bedroom, and it looks super cool. And then this bedroom is for the sisters that are shared, so they have like these plant dividers, which you'll see in a minute, these ones, dividing their rooms, so they have some privacy, and then this back wall ends up being pink, which I think looked really, really nice. And then they have a patio, or like a back deck kind of, coming from their room. But of course you can get up using the ladder. Of course I use the ladders. I can't believe it took like how many expansion packs just to get ladders in this game. That's so annoying. It's so annoying because we had ladders in Sulani. But obviously they were just for like going into the ocean. But I don't understand why they couldn't have just added ladders. Why did they have to wait for this pack? Like, this, adding ladders would have made more sense when doing the tiny builds than when doing the eco builds. Like, I don't understand the logic. I mean, maybe it just took them time. I have no idea. But I feel like if you already have the animation, I don't know. It was just weird. I don't understand. But I also don't know how to program, so I'm not going to, like, pretend like I do. So, yeah. And then this poor kid. He gets, like, the tiniest bedroom ever. But, oh well. And those are my Sims. When you do download this, you will have pictures of my Sims in your house. But you can, of course, take them down and change them into whatever you want. This ends up being like a little study area. I use this big dining table. So they do sometimes set the table, even though there's computers on it, which is a little bit weird. But other than that, it's, like, fine. But yeah. So that's what this build is. I don't know how much more to say about it, but fun. Like I said, I'm doing my, my in, like, real life room transformation video soon. I just got, like, these paint samples, and I'm kind of concerned, because, you know, my mom said they'd be too light, and I was like, no, they're not going to be too light, and now I'm kind of concerned that they are too light, but I can't actually tell if they're too light, so now I'm just, like, I'm glaring at them, and I'm trying to figure out if they are too light, but I don't think they are. Like, I think they're good colors. I'm just concerned now. And I, like, made a last-minute change. So tomorrow I'm going to the store and getting my actual paint. So I'm, like, worried, like, should I change it or should I just get these? Because these ones I've tested. Like, I got the paint samples. But if I get a new color, I'm not going to get a paint sample. I'm just going to go with it. And what if I end up hating it, you know? So I'm, like, kind of trying to decide what to do about that. That's, like, stressing me a little bit in my brain. Especially because classes are starting on Wednesday, which, if you don't know, is, like, 3 days from now. Literally 3 days from now. It's Sunday as I'm recording this, which I'm, like, also really, I'm, like, more stressed than I would be if I was on campus, but I'm not on campus. I'm doing online classes because of COVID. Personally, my own choice, but, like, I'm not going back to campus. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't trust my classmates to, like, socially distance. I've already heard of, like, things going on, which I don't know if they're true, obviously, but, like, I'm not taking the risk. So I'm not going back to campus. And as you can see with these, back to the build really quickly, with these two homes, they're very different. One of them is very colorful, and the other one is black, whites, grays. So it's very different styles, but they're both shipping containers. And because this one is a starter, I made it a little bit, like, less designed. And because it also had neutral colors, like, there wasn't, like, green and blue, I just ended up using the shipping container texture and, like, flooring and all that in the actual build itself, whereas the other one I do use some, like, tiles and wood floors instead. So this one's a little bit more I guess, I don't know how to, like, incomplete or less designed, maybe. It's literally just the shipping container boxes, and then, like, stuff was put into it, basically. Whereas the other one has, like, actual flooring and actual wallpaper and stuff like that. So, yeah. Back to what I was complaining about. I have to get my room done, like, in the next 3 days, so I need to paint tomorrow. And I have a whole closet that's, like, has built-in shelves that I need to take out to, like, paint. So I'm really stressing because I need to get this done, and then I have other stuff I need to get done. And so I'm just, like, nervous, and I don't know whether I should try changing the colors or not. At this point, I think I should just stick with what I have, but at the same time, like, I can't tell if it looks too white. Like, I can't tell if I put it on the wall, would you think that it's white, or would you think, because this is supposed to be, like, a really, like, faint turquoise blue, or just a regular blue, kind of, like a faint blue, but they're so light that I can't tell if it's white. Like, would it look white on the wall if it was everywhere? And I made this, like, last-minute decision to get a pink wall all of a sudden, so now I'm gonna go to the store and, like, pick a pink color that I haven't actually looked at, and it's super stressful, but you guys will see when the transformation is done, and then you'll know whether I made the right decision or not. So you guys have hit screenshots officially. I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys liked this video. As always, if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like me, hit that subscribe button. And if you really like me and want to be notified every single time I post a video, go ahead and hit that bell button. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you next time.